What's good, everybody? It's Uncle Nard. It's the Nard Father, aka the Teflon Nard. We back with King Von on this one. Straight up and down. I've been trying to push for a peace treaty in Chicago because it's so bloody out there. It's so bloody, and you can only counter hate with love. Love conquers all. So I'm asking for a peace treaty out there, and I've been hearing little voices. You know what I'm saying? I even seen a video where somebody said King Von died with a with a smile on his face, and I mentioned that in my autopsy video. But see, I'm gonna defend my autopsy video and say I put that up there. I was thinking about taking it down. I was thinking about taking it down like almost every day, and I was about to ask, should I take it down? But then I left it up because that's gonna be the centerpiece in pursuing for peace. See, we can't let King Von die just in vain. And I know it's painful for people to see that picture up there, and I apologize for it every day, every time. I apologize for it. But it has to be a lesson. It has to be a life lesson that we have to encounter. And we have to use stuff like that, such as King Von picture and many other things, even this video. We have to use these as a sign of strength and to push for the peace that Chicago deserves. And the reason why King Von is the face of that peace. He represents being the face of that peace. Because you got to think about King Von. Like, do you want to keep going on and on and on and on and end up in jail or worse? Or do you want to be able to walk and not worry about who's coming up behind you? Live in peace. Your kids living in peace. One day your grandkids living in peace. Peace is a universal greeting. You know, so I decided to leave the picture up there because of that. And to use this video to say King Von's name should be the face of the peace that they seek in Chicago, Illinois. Maybe one day that name Chirac could be removed from there. See, King Von might be the most bloodiest human being to come out of Chicago since maybe Al Capone. Ray Bolger, the gangster. Now, Al Capone was more bloody than anybody that ever been in Chicago. I mean, Al Capone wasn't playing, man. He laid it down. And years later, a young man coming out of Chicago, a young black man, you know what I'm saying? He didn't follow in Al Capone's footsteps. No, he didn't. But he's a throwback, allegedly. A throwback gangster, a throwback shooter, a throwback killer, throwback human being, period. King Von didn't take no shits naive. You know what I'm saying? He didn't take no shits naive. And what he rapped about, he lived it, he defined it. You seen it in his face. You know, so I nominate King Von to be the face of peace coming out of Chicago. And instead of everybody trying to be like him, because I'm trying to deter that now myself, people might start saying what he's saying. Shit, I'm gonna do this and that later for that, man. My own gun handles everything. See, he's not there no more, so there's always somebody looking to walk in his shoes. Brothers and sisters, y'all don't want to walk in that man's shoes. You know what I'm saying? For all we know, that man probably didn't want to walk in that man's shoes. But who he was so embedded in his soul. God bless his family, man. I'm telling y'all some real talk, man. Take it from the unk, man. In that life, there's only two options: jail or death. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to be like King Von, say a prayer for him. Say a prayer for his soul. You see what I'm saying? Say a prayer for his soul. Let's look at more things that could be done with our lives and our way of thinking, so we can raise our kids, and our kids not coming to see us behind bars. You in jail doing 25 years of life, you telling your kid to stay out the damn streets, and the streets is what put you in jail for 25 years of life. Think about it. The Nard is out. Rest in peace, King Von. You know what I'm saying? They used this face for war. Now we use this face for peace. And with that, I will say peace. I'm out. Love you all.